I hope this isn't what menopause is like.
Hey there, I'm Migs with Elite4, and this is Sauced Up, a show with saucier questions and even saucier wings. Today I'm joined by Maddie Jones, a local rock star and a teacher here at VISD. Maddie Jones, welcome to the show.
Hi, it's so good. Thank you for having me.
Pleasure's all ours. How are you with hot stuff?
Mediocre at best, like everything else I do. But I'm excited to get along little Dolly because I'm a glutton for pain.
Well, we're both in for it today. Let's get started. This is sauce number one right here. So normally what we do is we'll just get the first wing, we'll eat it. You don't have to eat the whole wing if you don't want to. You could tap out whenever you want.
Oh, no, Mama didn't raise no bitch. We're gonna make it count. We're gonna make the hurt count.
All right. Okay, well, whatever you do, I'll do. So here
Cheers.
We go. Cheers.
Meat's good. That's why I love Dutch.
Yeah, Dodge City with the wings.
Mm-hmm.
They're good every time. So Velvet Drive has an innate ability to really get the crowd going, really through its fine selection of cover songs that it chooses to play. Do you have any cover songs that you wish that you could sing, but maybe isn't like going with the band's aesthetic, or maybe is it too much of a guilty pleasure for you?
Oh, absolutely. There's so much that I really wish that I could do justice. There's Soundgarden, Black Hole Sun. I would love to do things that are grungy. I would love to do Nirvana.
Oh, yeah.
I know myself, and I know that I know my limits, and I'm a very humble person.
You think you can do it? I think you can do it.
It just sounds weird because already I'm a masculine female voice. And when you try to take it too grunge, it just sounds like I'm trying too hard. So maybe I'll find it one day, but right now, it's a work in progress.
Keep practicing. I hope to hear it one day. You want to move on to the next one?
Let's go. I've actually been looking at this one, Serrano, Strawberry, and Coke. Oh, it's like a chamoy.
Yeah, I always thought it was very curry-like.
How delicious. Oh, wow. It's like those chamoy candies. All my students go absolutely bonkers over those chamoy candies.
So you mentioned your students. You've been teaching with VISD for 3 years now. But on your 4th year, you're going to the high school level.
Yes.
Is there any challenges that you foresee, or anything that's going to be vastly different than as opposed to teaching 7th graders?
Yes, it's going to be vastly different, but honestly, I think in a way that's going to be really good because I struggle with imagination and playful games and things like that, which is why I never thought to do elementary. And 7th grade is the youngest level I'm able to teach and the youngest level I've ever taught, and they really are still kids trying to be grown-ups. And at least once they start hitting high school, you can start really nailing them with accountability. I'm basically going to get a lot of the same kids over again. So that'll be really cool. So the kids are going to be a lot of the same kids. It's going to be a huge campus. That's something I'm really not used to. I went to a small high school, and when I started subbing for the district, first time subbing at the high school, it was a total culture shock because it was such a big campus.
Yeah, you're going to East, right?
Yes, I'm very excited to start. Team Titans.
Yeah, that is a big campus. This is the hot sauce.
Hot sauce. Is it German hot sauce?
I would assume.
So. House sauce. That's really good flavor. Smoky, paprika, chili powdery. Really good.
You also used to bartend, actually, here at Dodge City years back. Are there any parallels with dealing with drunk adults and dealing with children that maybe don't have the best of behaviors?
I can't tell you how many similarities there are when it comes to having to control yourself when dealing with having to explain common sense to a drunk adult the same way it is to a kid that's having to still figure things out. The only difference is that the kid is sober, the adults are not kids, which actually makes it more similar than different if you think about it. But yeah, having to really have empathy for the situation and understand that sometimes people are not thinking about common sense. I guess it was a little different when I worked here because I could tell boss to erase some of the camera footage, and it was all under the bridge. Over there, I wouldn't consider any of those things what I do now, showing growth. I'm working hard at it.
All right, we're moving on at a pretty good pace. Up next is the barbacoa sauce.
Got more substance to the flavor. That was really good. See, I'll never forget, I hate barbacoa tacos only because when I was a kid, I didn't know what barbacoa was when I ordered it. This is horrible! I was 7 years old.
So speaking of bartending, most bartenders leave the industry and often talk about how they miss certain things about bartending, either it be the people, the money, whatever it is. What are things that you miss about bartending and things that you don't miss about bartending?
I miss being in control of how much money I was gonna take home that night. There were nights where I knew I didn't have to work too terribly hard at it. I still made decent money. And there were nights where I knew I needed to make a little extra scratch that night, and it was an easy hustle for me. It came naturally to talk to people. Making drinks is making drinks, and once you start to like it, it becomes a habit. Just be consistent is your main thing. I don't miss the hours. I'm an early bird.
Yeah, how was that transition from working nights to working mornings?
Honestly, I got out of a lot of depression from working the nights because I did love it, and it was very vibrant working at Dodge and being in the bar scene, but that vibrance starts to burn out. So I'm the kind of person where I'm at my happiest as a person when I wake up, do something, be productive, and you complete your to-do list by the end of today. Working here, I didn't always do that, and there were some raunchy influences around anyway, so.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
Typical of the bar industry, right?
Part of it.
Yeah.
This one, this next one.
This one is actually one of the fan favorites.
I'm hit or miss with ginger flavor, so I'm like, I'm either gonna really love it or I'm really gonna hate it. But I love the label, Ginger Goat.
The Ginger Goat. Let's go.
It's a good label. Oh wow, that's good. It's not overpowering on the ginger flavor. And then the kick comes right after, a little tiny kick. That's good.
Yeah, that spicy pineapple.
That's what it is, pineapple and ginger hot sauce. Ooh, I like that flavor, then kick.
So, Velvet Drive has played at a wide range of venues, like Aerocrafters, the Executive Surf Club, even, what was it, the Pub
Fountains in Houston.
Yeah, in Stafford over there. What would you say is your favorite venue to play at and why?
I love the Executive Surf Club in Corpus, mostly because the people in Corpus are just a different kind of people. They're from all over. I've met people from Michigan, I've met people from Hawaii, people in the military, in pilot school, just on business. And so they don't give a shit about what anyone around thinks. They're gonna dance to the songs they want, they're gonna scream it out. So I love Corpus. The only reason Victoria comes in close second, I think, is because people know us here more. I love playing the Aerocrafter stage, I love playing the Dodge City stage because it gets going.
Hell yeah.
But I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that we have a lot of friends, family here that love to come and support us. When we go out of town, it seems more genuine because people are seeing us for the first time, or they're coming to see us again in a big city.
Yeah. Yeah, and the surf club, like it's been known for being like a melting pot, especially in Corpus, which is already a melting pot, right?
Yep.
We used to go every Tuesday to see the Scarecrow people play. And I don't know if they play there anymore, but I remember being a customer there and enjoying the band and sitting next to like the volunteer fire department when they're off. And then next to us is like the roller derby girls. And it's just a wide range of different walks of life. But at the same time, everyone seems to get along.
Playing the Halloween party there was stellar. We had that whole place packed.
Yeah.
And it was actually a makeshift stage. There was no stage. We were on the patio.
Yeah.
And I was so worried about the acoustics. It was all concrete. It was like an alleyway. But it was really, really awesome. It really got us going. We're trying to get into Brewster Street over there. We've been trying and trying to get people to give us an in over there. So I love Corpus. I would love to get in Brewster Street. If anyone there watches this. Ooh, I'm starting to get nervous now.
All right, so that was the first half, right? The first 5. We were starting on the back 5. So this is where kind of the training wheels come off. We're starting with the Revolution sauce.
Revolution, roasted bell and scorpion.
Yeah.
At least it's a flat. I've got great flavor.
Yeah, this one's kind of hard to describe. I always say it's kind of like a hardcore buffalo sauce almost, but not quite buffalo. Like it's missing the creamy part of it.
Buffalo mixing the creamy. That's a good way to describe it. You gotta wait for that one to creep up on you.
It's a slow creep
A
too.
creeper. That's a very slow creep. I was waiting for it and I was like, oh, I know this is gonna suck here in a minute.
So you also used to be a competitive barrel racer in the rodeos?
I did.
What are some things that is going through your mind when you're racing down the track and making those tight turns on horseback?
God damn it, don't fall. It's exhilarating. It's exhilarating. It takes a lot of training. It's very much a mental game, just as any other sport is, where you're having to focus on where your body placement is in order to get the right trajectory, the right angle, because my mom would always say, if a horse can feel a fly on its back, it can feel you on its back. The thing about horses is that they're such strong creatures, but they're so fragile. All it takes is a broken leg and they're done for their life. And when I was actually 12 or 13, the first horse I'd ever gotten, ever in my life, her name was Who. She was a gray thoroughbred. And we were at a rodeo, and I was in the running for the winning, because it's like a series. And she fell, broke her leg in the middle of that rodeo. Yeah. So, you know, once it happens, it was traumatic. We had to stop everything, put her down right there. The vet had to trailer her body off. It was horrible. Oh, it was horrible.
Is awful.
And so whenever something like that happens, now that I'm a mom, I don't know, I'm so scared of everything, because I see a lot of videos on my TikTok, which is totally synced, you know, to my algorithm. It's totally got me. I'll see a lot of horse videos, and sometimes they're like, a lot of people laugh at the videos of like a horse will fall and tuck and roll and they'll get right back up. Me, I have a heart attack because I went through that.
You don't know if that horse is gonna pop back up or not, right?
So it's like when I was a kid, I was completely fearless, and it was just hammer and go and just be the fastest and move. And now that I'm a mom, I'm like, Jesus Christ! So much could have happened right there. You know, it could have been so bad. But I miss it every day though. I do.
Yeah.
I do. I miss those babies.
Yeah,
They're like big old
that's a good
dogs.
adrenaline rush, right? Like just right off the gate, you just boom.
In control of a 1,500-pound animal.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Reaper sauce.
Yeah. Up next is sauce number 7, the garlic Reaper sauce by Torchbearers.
Here we go. Garlic and Reaper is going to be flavorful, if anything.
You would think.
Oh, very flavorful. I'm scared to bite down. It's sweet at first. God damn, that's scary.
Oh yeah, this one definitely likes to creep up on.
Not as slow of a creep as the hotheads.
Yeah, this one lets you know real quick. Like, hey, No, that's
Ooh,
Reaper.
it's starting to drip. Ooh. Yep, that Reaper. Ooh.
So for the past few years, you've really tackled the gym life, going to the gym at a pretty consistent rate, losing a lot of weight, toning up really good. But do you still have any guilty pleasures that you can't give up? Or how does like a cheat day look for you?
Currently, hold on. My cheat days have been on the weekends, really.
Yeah.
This past school year, it was hard to find time to wipe my own ass, let alone eat a decent meal, if I'm being completely honest. So a lot of the weight loss here recently has been attributed to fasting.
Really?
Intermittent fasting has worked the best for me.
Is that when you only eat on certain times of the day?
We go about 16 hours, nothing but water. I do caffeine in between, but I gotta go off something. Ooh, that last one was a creep.
It likes to stick around too, like that one.
It's like a bad ex-boyfriend. Shit, it hurts and it sticks around. I'm sorry, what was the question?
What are your cheat days are like, or are there any guilty pleasures?
I'm a horrible late night snacker.
Oh yeah.
I'm so bad at it. I lay there and I'm like, if I just eat a little more, I'll go to sleep.
Yeah, what are you snacking on?
Depends. My ultimate favorite is the pizza Lunchables. Swear to God.
Dude, those are classic.
They're a classic. I steal them from my son. He gets mad whenever he thought there were 2 left, and there's only 1 now.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie.
Next, the bomb.
Oh, it better fucking be. Oh, cheers to this.
Cheers.
Very vinegary. And that vinegar lets you know that it's fucking hot. Oh yeah. I'll do one more.
Yeah.
I gotta tap that one out. Oh man, I'm starting to hurt. Out of all the Mexicans in the band, you picked the white girl.
So, as an individual who loves the outdoors, is there any destinations or vacations that you would love to do, or anything that's on your bucket list that you want to go explore?
My boyfriend and I recently just started watching Ozarks, and now I'm like, ooh, that's a camping trip. That is a cabin, well, a glamping trip. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of spoiled. But honestly, I love mountainous, foresty areas, secluded. I hate touristy areas. So, and I hate leaving the US. I'm gonna be honest about that. I don't know why. Weird comfort zone thing.
Yeah. So about crossing a big body of ocean.
Oh God, I hate the ocean. There's so much down there. Have you heard now there's conspiracy theories that the UFOs aren't coming from outer space, they're coming from...
Yeah, that's the submerged UFO theory.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Ooh.
Yeah, that bomb, you think it will like die off, but I feel like it just keeps getting hotter.
Yeah, I keep drinking the water and I feel like that's making it worse.
You know, according to scientists, they say that the water makes it worse, but I feel like me mentally makes it better.
Helps with the body temperature reaction for sure. Oh God, holy shit. Oh, my tongue needs a hug.
So, how do you feel about the yurts and the what they call the minimalist kind of like Airbnbs out in the middle of nowhere?
I love the concept. I really do. I couldn't live like that, to be honest. Oh, excuse me. But to vacation to for a weekend, minimalist living, easily.
Hell yeah! All right, we're on the back two. Whenever you're ready, we'll start with the Scorpion Disco.
From here to there?
Yeah, that one's
okay. Son of a bitch. Never had to have chasers for wings.
For real.
Smoky.
It was a little smoky, a little sweet.
Sweet or scary though.
So, as a little rock star in the classroom. Do you ever relate to Jack Black in the movie School of Rock in a sense to where you might want to teach these children or kids a little bit about music every chance you get?
Every day, because when we come to our poetry unit, I teach English. So poetry, I instantly bring up songs to use, you know, figurative language and everything like that. What I wish, hold on. Woo!
Yeah.
What I wish was that I could do math better, because our guitar player, Park, who's in Korea right now, teaches statistics, or he just got finished teaching statistics at the university here in town. And he had actually used music in a field trip for some of my Stroman students. It was really awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's fun to teach them to really listen to the lyrics, because that's in the band. That's my big thing. Is the guys are like, well, I'm listening to the rhythm, I'm listening to the beat, and this and that, and I'm like, I'm listening to what they say, and I'm the only one that does that. So it's kind of helpful that we're not playing stupid shit.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Man.
Woo! I hope this isn't what menopause is like. It is hot in here.
I don't think I'll ever find out. I know this ain't great. I'm right there with you. This ain't great.
Oh man. Ooh, I knew it was gonna hurt.
Yeah.
I'm actually proud of myself.
Yeah, you're doing really good.
Woo.
I mean, you're not even sweating that bad. There it is, the last wing. All right, the last wing. It's a little tradition that we put a little extra of the last sauce on the last wing. You don't have to if you don't want to,
I can't.
but no shame in that.
My stomach's so full from the milk and everything in between. I'm like, I don't burp soon. I'm gonna make it everybody's problem.
All right, so here we are. So the last wing.
That's all I can do.
So, kids do and say some of the wildest things to the point to where we can't just help but laugh at them. In your past 3 years of teaching, what is one of the funniest things that you've seen where you just couldn't help but laugh at these kids?
I had a kid mispronounce the word ogres. He read it as orgies aloud, and I laughed. Ooh, hold on. I'm good, hold on. Oh.
Yeah?
And then he asked me what an orgy was. Lost my shit. Number one funniest thing. Oh.
Maddie Jones, you did it.
I did it.
10 wings up, 10 wings down. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Price check! Clean up aisle 6!
We got this camera, that camera. Tell the world what you want them to know. Tell them where they can find you.
Oh, God. We're Velvet Drive from Victoria, Texas. Find us on Instagram. Find us on Facebook. Don't do the wing challenge at Dodge City with this motherfucker. Oh, my God, that's
All right,
painful.
guys, thank you. This is Sauced Up. We'll see you next time.
I never had a father.